517,000 minus 370,000 is that plus 11,000. We made $158,000 in 40 minutes. Hello guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing something cool. I'm going to be seeing what the fastest way is to make money in Jailbreak. So recently, Creekcraft released a video claiming that you can get $2 million a day by following a certain order in which you rob things. So you can rob the power plant with top priority. Then after that, you can try to rob the museum and then the J store, the jewelry store. And he didn't include the bank at all, but he included the train. And you can go check out his video if you want. I definitely recommend it. Great video. It actually works. You can actually make $2 million this way. But I think I have a faster way to do it. So I'm going to be trying a method of robbing certain stores in a certain order and a certain time that will supposedly get you more than $2 million every single day. I don't know how much it'll get you. I'm going to be doing it for an hour and seeing if I can get, multiplying that by 24, so there are 24 hours in a day, and then seeing if you can actually make, how much money you can actually make in an entire day using this method. So what I have is I have a laptop over to my left where I have another account and I'm on a VIP server. So I'm going to go ahead and join this account right here, and I'm going to make this user a cop. So you should see him spawning in just a second right here. It has to upgrade. Just give it a second. I'd just like to take a minute from the YouTube video and congratulate the guy with the top comment on my other video. I promised that I'd give $200,000 in safe to whoever got the top comment, and it was Legaz right here. I hope I pronounced your name right. Thank you for commenting, and I'm doing this again in this video. So if you get the top comment, you get $200,000 in vault safes, in the safes in general. So Legaz right here, you can see his username, see his profile, go follow him, and so I'm going to be adding safes to his account. As you guys know, you don't have to have somebody in the server to add safes. So if I just go to the vault safes right here, and I add the guys right here, his name, and I do gift, I'm going to give him, let's see here, so I'm going to be giving him 6 vault safes and 2 of these safes, because that turns into 200,000. So gift, 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 gift. If you're watching this, you guys, it always takes 24 hours to get your stuff, but you will get it. Gift, gift. Okay, there you go, dude. You got $200,000 in saves. Thank you for commenting, and you guys do the same thing as well. Let's get back to the video. So after a very long and painful update, I have the cop, the other account, in the server right here, as you guys can see. So I'm going to be picking him up, and I'm going to be getting his key card. Now, this is very important because you need the key card to rob the bank. And you wouldn't think you'd want to rob the bank, but you actually do. And I'll explain it in a minute, but it actually makes sense with the way the timers work. Okay, so we have our cop right here. He's getting out of the prison. I have my left hand on my laptop, and you can use a phone, you can use whatever you want. I find a laptop is the most helpful. So now that I have my other account, Braegon is happy, it's a random name I come up with. I'm going to be driving him up to the museum, I'm going to be dropping him off there, then I'm going to be taking his key card. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. I'm just going to be getting his key card, and then we're going to turn him into a criminal. That's all we need. We just need to get his key card. Now I'm going to be switching his team so that he is a criminal. And I'm not starting the timer until we get this all set up. I'm not going to start the whole timer for how much money you make in a day or in an hour until I get all this set up. So I'm going to set everything up first, and then I'm going to be starting that. Just because, I mean, it takes so little time to set this up in comparison to what you're actually doing that if you can just spend the 10 minutes and set it up, it's really worth your time. Okay, so we have my other account. He should be coming out of the prison in just a second. We have my other account right here. So he's going to be getting in the car, and I'm just going to be driving away. So all that needs to happen, guys, is that you can do this however you want. I should probably have gone outside. You can do whatever you want to set this all up. All that needs to happen, okay, is you have to have a key card, number 1, and you have to have another account by one of the dynamite boxes at the museum. That's all that has to happen. One of the accounts has to be there so that you can get in, and then it has to be easy to access. So I can just press the E key and blow up the museum whenever I want, once I get out of this place. So I'm just going to go ahead and get a military helicopter and then come back. but it doesn't really matter how long you spend setting it up. Those two things just have to happen. Alright guys, so we have the other account and the military helicopter with us, and again, that's all that needs to happen. So I'm going to be dropping this account off right here, and then you're just going to want to move this account so that it is near one of the dynamites. So all that has to happen is I just press the E key. He's going to blow it up right here. I just press the E key, and you can get in. Basically pump the dynamite, and that's all that has to happen, guys. And then after that, you need to do two things. So I have my key card here, so what we're going to be using to do this is we're going to be using the military helicopter, because it's the best for constant robberies and grinding, and we're going to be using the jetpack, and that's all we need. We don't need any guns as long as you don't have we don't need any guns because it's a VIP server. We're just going to get our jetpack and our key card and the military helicopter, and we'll be good. Okay guys, so now that we have everything set up, I'm going to start robbing things in a very specific order. So what you have to do is you have to rob things in this very specific order to make it work. So I have my notepad right here to show it. But the first thing you rob when you get in is you wait. Upon your setup, you wait for the jewelry store to open. That's all you need. You just need to wait for it to open. You don't rob anything until then. Trust me, you want to do this. Wait till it opens. Once it opens, you can rob it. It's open right now for me, but it probably won't be right away. It takes you like 5 minutes. So after the jewelry store's open, you go and you rob the museum. And because you can hold your money from the jewelry store while you hold the bag of loot from the museum. You can hold them both at the same time. Now you rob the power plant afterwards, because you're still holding the jewelry store's money, and you're holding the museum bag, and you can hold the uranium. You can hold all three robberies at the same time, and hold like, I don't know, what is it, you hold like $18,000–$19,000 at once. And that is insane. So after that, after you rob the power plant, you return to this criminal base as fast as possible. So what will happen is when you get near, you'll turn in the jewelry store money, you'll turn in your museum money, and you'll turn in the uranium all at the same time, or about the same time, in one run. That way you're not constantly running back and forth. Okay, so after that, you want to go to the bank, because what will happen is this whole time, the bank will be open waiting to get robbed. That's why we have this key card, and the bank's consistent. Unlike the train or the supply drops, the bank is always consistent. So if you rob the bank and the jewelry store is not open, feel free to get like a supply drop if it's nearby. Don't travel across the map, and don't get the donut shop or the gas station. Those aren't worth your time. But get the bank, get a supply drop if you have the time to, and then as soon as that jewelry store opens, repeat the whole cycle over and over and over again. So when you're trying this, and you can start wherever you want. So I'm going to be starting a timer and doing this whole thing, and as you can see here, I have $353,000 and $5. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going by my other account and giving my other account $3,005 just to make it very clear I only have $350,000. So I'm dropping the money right here, 305, picking it up with the other account. And after that, I only have $350,000, guys. You can very clearly see that. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to start this. I'm going to spend an hour doing this entire thing. in this exact order in a few seconds. So I'm going to speed this up to like ×10. That way you don't have to watch like an hour of me robbing stuff. I'll post the video of me robbing stuff, just a plain video, in the link in the description. It'll be an unlisted video, so it won't be public, but you can still see it. Click on the link. That way, if you don't believe me, you can see that I'm making this much money in an hour. I have my stopwatch right here, and I'll put another one on the screen. And I'm going to be starting this whole thing, robbing this store, and then starting everything else in this military helicopter. And give me a second, you got to get to the top right here. Okay, I'm right at the top. I have a military helicopter right here. I'm going to go all the way back down to the bottom. And make sure you have a full tank of this rocket fuel stuff, this jetpack fuel. Very, very important. So this is opening right here. And we are at the jewelry store. And we're going to be using all the tricks too, like keep the GUI open. So what you do is you rob the power plant, and you don't solve the power plant puzzle, and you drive all the way back to the store, and then you solve it on the top of the collector for all the money. But other than that, we're going to be using all the tricks that aren't hacks, just all the random stuff like that. And I'm going to be starting the timer for this in 3, 2, 1. I'm going to make sure my other guy jumps so he's not AFK. 3, 2, 1. Now, so I'm going to make as much money as I possibly can with this in 1 hour. You know, guys, I'm starting to think you're going to want to do something different. I retried this, I rethought it, I tried it once, and the jewelry store took like 10 minutes to open. It was crazy. So I'm going to be doing something different this time. As you can see, I have $379,000, $240. So I'm going to be dropping off $9,240 to my other account. He's going to pick it up, and I'm going to redo the same thing in a slightly different order. Instead of doing it orderless like Creekcraft did and other people did, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be robbing the jewelry store, the museum, the power plant, oh there it is, and then the bank, and then I'm going to be getting the gas station, donut shop, museum, and power plant all over again. And then I'm going to repeat it. So then I'll go back to the jewelry store. That kind of a pattern, because guys, this takes like forever. You wouldn't think so, but it really does. So we're back where we were before. I'm going to land this on top, and I'm going to get my timer ready. Really an experiment. I don't really know which way is the fastest, so we're trying a ton of different things. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. So it's pretty good. That was like almost $20,000, only 200 short of $20,000 in 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So if we can keep this kind of thing up, I don't know how much we can make in 5 minutes, but it seems like a really good time.
What we do here is go back.
Dang it, no! Actually, is at like exactly 40 minutes. This is about to get $5,000 in cash. You know what? I'm gonna call it. Okay, so that was 40 minutes of playtime. I got, I didn't get the cash, but if I did, I would have, let's see here. I'd have $517,000, pretty much exactly. So I'd have $517,000, and I have like $1,000 more bounty. I had 10,000, I have 11,000. So I'm gonna count that. I got, so I started with 370,000, and I ended with 517,000. It's gonna count my bounty too, because it's gonna turn myself into a cop and then arrest myself for the extra bounty. So that plus $11,000. So you guys can obviously tell I'm working in thousands here. 517,000 minus 370,000 is that plus 11,000. We made $158,000 in 40 minutes. Now that is some serious, insane craziness. We're gonna divide this by 10. And we're going to divide it by 4 so that we can get the measurements. We made just shy under $40,000 every 10 minutes. Now if we take that times 10, now we take this, I'm not thinking today, sorry, if we take this times 6, we get $237,000 every hour. Now if you can play, if a day is 24 hours long, you have the potential to make $5 million every single day, legitimately. You can actually do that. So this is kind of insane, guys. I edited the strategy a bit, but there you have it. If we round this up, this is thousands of dollars. Then we wind times 1,000. We're working in grands here. We're making $688,000 every single 24 hours if you keep playing. So you have that ability. It's pretty insane. $5,000, or no, yeah, $5,000. Not thinking quite right. Divided by 24, of course. You're getting $237,000 every single hour. So guys, this is really insane. Like, an insane amount of money. So our method here is what we do at first is we rob the J store. Okay, so we rob the J store once. Then after that, we rob the museum. Sorry if I spell stuff wrong. I'm going pretty fast. Museum. And then we rob the power plants. So after that, after we rob all of those, we cash in. We cash all the money in. We get our money. We get almost 20K. Almost 20K right here. And then we go back to the bank. So that's hopefully going to give us around $4,500. hopefully going to give us $4,500. So we rob that, and then after that, you might have the museum open. That's the plan. You might have the museum open. You might not. So your goal is kind of to rob the museum. Try to rob the museum, and then you might be able to rob the power plant, maybe. I mean, these things open pretty often, not always. So after that, you rob the power plant. I'm going to say that, and then you can mix that up with like the donut shop or the gas station in between. So you rob your power plant, then after that, you go back to the jewelry store, or you look for loot crates. So supply drops, or other stores. You can do whatever you want, mainly just supply drops, gas station, donut shop. And after that, you rob the jewelry store again. So you do repeat. You keep repeating this cycle, and you wind up making about as much money as we did. You'll make $237,000 every single hour, assuming you have every game pass. If you have every game pass, you have the military helicopter, you have the jetpack. Now, I didn't use anything that costed Robux other than the game passes. I didn't use any rocket fuel or anything like that, because that seemed kind of lame to me. I mean, I didn't really want to do that. I just used the military helicopter, and so that amount of time, $237,000 in an hour, is pretty dang crazy. I mean, that's like how much every 30 minutes? Half of that is every 30 minutes. You're making $118,000 and $500 every 30 minutes. So that's pretty insane. And then you wind up making $5.6 million every single day. So guys, this is pretty insane. I mean, I don't know really why you play the game for 24 hours straight. I'm sorry. If you did though, you make around $5 million. About this amount of money right here, which is still really insane. Definitely beats Creekcraft's method, where you only get 2 million or 3 million. So lots of money, guys. Super insane. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you liked it. Hope you find it really helpful. I do funny videos, information videos, videos like this every single week. So if you want to subscribe, like the video, and comment down below, I'm giving $200,000 to whoever gets the top comment. So subscribe, share with friends, check out my other videos, and I'll see you again next time.